Hello and welcome to another episode of Blind Date. My name is Modi, and today we are playing Starbound. That's right, it's all over YouTube, and I am no different. I am covering this game because it is a lot of fun, and I wouldn't want to miss out on that. So, basically, if you're not familiar with it, it is a sci-fi action adventure, I guess, sandbox survival game, I guess, to put a fine point on it. And it is by one of the creators of Terraria, so there's a little bit of similarity between there. And yeah, so it should be pretty fun. It's been on my radar for a long time, and I can't wait to try it out for you guys. I played a little bit of it on my own time, just to get familiar with the controls and everything, but let's get right into it here. So one of the main differentiators between this game and something like Terraria or Minecraft, those kind of survival games, is that there's actual quests in this game, which makes it a little bit more unique, and it also gives you a little bit of goals at the very beginning of the game. Because, you know, Minecraft, if you don't read a wiki or something like that, you have no idea how to play the game. So this at least gives you a little bit of forward thought on it, gives you some objectives to tackle right away to get you familiar with the game. So, on the run is our first quest here. The Mini-Nog has crushed the Apex Rebellion. You have escaped with your life intact by hijacking a Mini-Nog ship. The ship has run out of fuel in orbit of an unknown planet. Before setting out in search of fuel, search your ship's storage for a matter manipulator. Press E to interact with objects. So you press E, and you can interact with any of this background. Anything that lights up like that, you can press E to interact with. So they got a teleporter here. They got the storage bin here. There is another console here. I'm just going to hit the storage bin up here right here. And the matter manipulator that we need is right there. So let's click the rest of this stuff here and add it to my pack. The flashlight is entirely useful. Torch is always good. And we got some plants to make a little bit of a terraforming for ourselves, get some crops going, and a weapon. So we got the Broken Riot Sword. Just does 28 damage per swing. It's not a bad starting weapon, though. It gets the job done for the most part, at least against low-level enemies. If you try to get any higher than just a few levels, though, it gets to be a little tough. So, alright, so looks like we hit I to close out of this. Yep. And our first quest is complete. So on the run, well done. The Matter Manipulator now allows you to manipulate almost anything in the game world. And we got 10 pixels as a reward. Pixels are a kind of currency in the game. It's used for other things too, but mostly it's just a measure of currency, and you can use it to craft certain things too. So you get them for all kinds of different things. So we're on to shop class. It is time to search the planet for fuel. To survive down there, you'll need tools. To produce tools, you'll need to make yourself a crafting table. Use your ship's teleportation platform to beam down. So we're ready to beam down, it sounds like. Unfortunately, there is no fuel for us to travel anywhere, but I mean, this is the kind of game, it's another thing that's entirely different than Minecraft or Terraria, is that there's not just one world to explore. There's actually an infinite number of worlds. I don't know if an infinite is implemented yet, because this game is still in early beta. I should mention that. It is in an early stage 1 beta for the game. So it's still in development, and it's going to take a long time to get there, but they are doing updates quite frequently. This game just came out December 4th is when the beta became available, and they've already done 2 updates to it so far, I believe. So they're on top of things. They're listening to what people's issues are with it and really taking things to heart. So this matter manipulator I'm holding, you notice I'm just collecting some things there. These little fruits here look kind of interesting, so I decided to pick them up. Let's hold down the left mouse button to pick up anything. I have a toxic top seed. I don't think toxic top seed sounds like it's a very farmable item, though. So it's a toxic top, toxic, but also top. Great. So I don't think I'm going to eat those or grow those for any reason, but let's see. So it looks like the trees in this world. So every single world you travel to is different. There's different color scheme, different plant life. It's really kind of just has a unique feel to it. Anyway, so the matter manipulator can manipulate all kinds of matter. For instance, it can chop down this little tree right here. I know it doesn't look like a tree; it looks more like a flower, but I'm guessing it's going to give us wood. Just have a hunch that it's going to give us wood. So you have to hold it down for quite a long time. Early in the game, this is your only option for, you know, collecting dirt or rocks or wood at the moment. Later, you'll be able to craft new weapons that'll... Oh, it wasn't wood. How about that? Plant fiber. Okay, so wood's going to be pretty rare on this planet if this is the only thing we get. Plant fiber is good, but it's not what we need to get started here. Plant fiber's not going to cut it when it comes to making a crafting table. Let's just chop down one more of these and then be done with this. We got to find some wood. Wow, this is a tough spawn, actually. So as I said, the difference between this game and something like Minecraft is that there's multiple worlds, a whole universe to explore, really. And so it's a lot more exciting, a lot more variety with things. I mean, and every single thing. I haven't seen the same. Like I said, oh my god, I'm getting poisoned already. Wow, dangerous planet. This is a very tough planet to start out on. Wow. Oh, I am poisoned. I better not die here. That will be unfortunate for me. So we might need to think about. Oh god, how do I get unpoisoned? Run to the water. Okay, well whatever. I think the poison just timed out. Eventually I ran out. So the matter manipulator, if you click the left mouse button, the manipulator will attack, but it'll manipulate the foreground. So you see these blocks in the foreground here, anything like this. These blocks right here. I'm collecting some coal ore and some dirt. I think my plan is I'm going to, once I get enough dirt on my travels here, I'm going to put a dirt path right over the top of this thing so I don't actually fall into that again. That was bad. Could have ended my life right there. So looks like there's another canister here. This is interesting. Alright, so that gives some pixels. No really use for them right now. Just because I'm at the beginning of the game. Later on, certain items require pixels in order to craft them, so keep that in mind. Now this looks like some ore. Yep, copper ore here. Getting some more dirt blocks just so I can make my little bridge on my way back to the spawn point. Now you'll always spawn at the same spot on a planet, but the planets you can explore left or right, and they are circular, so eventually you'll come right back to your spawn again. So you'll travel the whole planet. Just collecting this copper ore. I don't really need copper ore. What I really need is wood. And wow, they've got some enemies down there already. This is a very tough area. Interesting. Now let's see if this gives me plant fiber too. I can attack this this weed here and see if it's plant fiber as well. My guess is it's probably plant fiber. It's already raining on us. So the game has weather systems. It has day and night cycles. It has everything you'd expect from a game, but there's certain features that are not quite there yet. They're still balancing different mechanics and changing graphics for certain things. Okay, so the matter manipulator also allows you to place objects. So you need to have that on you in order to interact with the world, basically. Alright, that should be enough that I don't actually accidentally fall in there again. And then continue on. I think I'm going to head the other direction because there were enemies down there. It looks like a difficult way to go. So let's head back this way. Boy, this is wow. Man, this is tough. Alright, so we got another problem here with the bad water here. See if I can jump across. Oh, I can't. Okay, I'm poisoned again. This is bad. This is bad. This is very bad. Oh god. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Gonna have to just mix things up, I think, with my sword. Oh god. Whoa, I didn't even get a chance to look at those guys. Please be something good. A toxic chair blueprint. Okay, so I think we can take this back to our ship and actually use it to craft things with one of the consoles in the ship. I am almost dead, so I'm going to be ending up there shortly anyways, I think. Oh, maybe not. Alright, so let's actually take that chest with us, though. Let's take this chest with us, though. Oh, is this... This looks like it's a different plant. Now, it might give us wood. Something here has to give us wood. It can't just be all plant fiber, because this would be a very useless planet, if that's the case. Come on, wood. Now, as I said, I'll get an axe here at some point, if I ever find some wood. And then I can make some quicker weapons. Now, the matter manipulator isn't designed... Basically, it's not designed to do this kind of stuff. Oh, good, we got some wood. Finally. Alright, so now we're in better shape than we were. Oh, look at these guys. These guys do kind of look like a Pokemon, actually. Oh, wow, this is that's just like a giant rat thing. Alright, he's mixing it up. He's got some ranged attacks, though, so I want to keep my distance from him. I don't really know what level he is, but I definitely want to keep my distance, I think. Alright, so you know, notice that down in the bottom there it says I'm feeling peckish. There is a hunger system in the game, but now that we have some wood, we can advance the quest a little bit here. So it gives you, if you kill enemies with certain weapons, namely the bow, because it's a hunting weapon, it will give you meat, which you can cook up and eat to recover your hunger, and it is delicious, let me tell you. I'm just getting some stone here. I'm going to do the same thing I did on the last... No, I don't really need stone, though. I could get anything. So let me get this dirt, because it's going to mine a little bit faster. I don't need to use cobblestone. So I'm just going to get this dirt here and use it to create a little bridge across this poisoned water here. Just so nobody falls in. So dangerous to have an open poison pool like that. So yeah, I'm gonna just open my inventory with the I button. Oh, I want to open my crafting inventory? What do I want to open here? Where'd my dirt go? Oh, you know what? Actually, there's 2 levels to your pack. There's this level and there's this level. So there's basically 2 pockets, I guess. I'm not quite sure what the 2 things represent here. It's not quite entirely clear to me that way. This is obviously a backpack. Maybe this is my pockets. I don't know. So just to talk a little bit about my character is an Apex, which means he's the primate class of the game. There are, I want to say, 6 or 7 classes total in the game. I believe there's 7 total, and 6 have been implemented so far. There's still one they're waiting on, in development still. So that's interesting, but they're all kind of different. So there's the monkey race, there's a humanoid race, there's an avian race, there's like a like a plant race, fishes, and what's the 6th one? What am I missing? Oh, robotics. Yeah, there's a robot race. Oh god, what is this guy? He's got like a bowl of salsa for a hat. Is that his head, or has he got a hat on? Oh, I think it might be part of his head. Like his brains are made of salsa. He looks like a cat with a squirrel tail, and his brains are made of salsa. Let's just mix it up with him. I got one hit left on me, but oh my god. All right, yeah, my health meter up here is all the way down. All right, so you'll notice just popped up there. It is a temperature gauge. So as night falls, the temperature will lower, and yeah, so you have to stay warm by building some fires. So now that we have enough wood, so I'm going to, oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to make a campfire first of all, to keep myself alive, and then also make a crafting bench. Now what do I need? I need wood planks. So I need to make some wood planks using this. How many did I need? 35. So I need to make 3. 10 is 30. 33 should do it. And then craft that too. Okay. So we got everything we need, and we completed a quest. So well done. Using the crafting table will give you access to a wide range of new recipes. Collecting fuel and visiting a range of planets is the best way to find resources. Accept the reward. Alright, so now we're beginning to feel hungry. Food can be found in a variety of places, but in a pinch, hunting is your best option. Obtain some alien meat by killing a monster with a bow. Cook it on a campfire to produce cooked alien meat. Okay, so I did make a campfire just now because it is getting dark out. As you can see, the temperature is dropping. But now that I'm standing next to the campfire, I'm warming back up again. So I'm just going to sit next to the toasty campfire and tell ghost stories to myself, and I've tried not to get too spooked. I got my flashlight here. I can hold it on my face, and I can scare some monsters as they come close to me with my spooky, scary stories. Alright, so as I move away from the fire, you'll see the temperature gauge is lowering again, so I can't get too far. I don't know what the adverse effects is. I think it probably damages you, though, if you get too far away from your fire or get too cold. So I'm not going to attempt to do that, but what I am going to do is attempt to make... Oh, first of all, maybe I should make myself a little shelter here. Or you know what, better yet, why don't I just go up to my ship? Let's just do that. Now you can return to your ship anytime you're on the surface by clicking that little button over there. I'm sure there's a hotkey for it, I just don't know what it is. So as you can see on the ship, you can place anything you can on the ground actually. So you can make this whole ship into a nice little palatial resort for yourself if you choose to. So I got my crafting bench here. Plop that down, and oh, let's see what this schematic does. If I can head over to here, believe not tech, maybe 3D printer. And do I have a schematic? Let's see. Maybe I have to open up my inventory. I don't really know what to do with schematics exactly. I know. Okay, so I fed the schematic into the 3D printer, and then can afford? No, it doesn't. I don't know. I'm lost at this point, so we'll figure that out eventually. I'm sure there'll be a quest that explains that to us, but I'm not exactly sure what to do with a 3D printer just yet. Anyways, getting back to the task at hand here. So our quest right now is to make a bow, which I can do, I think. I have the means, I have the technology. Let's see, bow? What was it called? Yeah, it was called a bow, wasn't it? Oh, you know what? That's why. Because if you hit C, it opens your crafting menu, but if you hit E, and you're in front of the crafting table, it'll open up the actual crafting table. It'll give you more options for items. So I can make a hunting bow. I already have the materials I need. Plant fiber and unrefined wood, which I have in spades. So we made ourselves a bow. I'm going to move that on my hotbar over to right next to my other weapon here, I think. And then I'm going to move these toxic whatevers out of the way, because I don't think I'm going to use those in my travels. Unrefined wood, don't need that, get out of here. Toxic chest. Oh man, everything's toxic on that planet. I think the toxic planet might not be the best in the best interest for us. So I did make the bow, and now our next goal is to kill an enemy with the bow and make some cooked alien meat. So let's head back to the planet. My health is dangerously low though, so I need to find a way to replenish that. But I don't have the means to do that, I think, at the moment. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I can... Oh, it looks like night has passed now. Where were those flying guys? Where did those guys go? If I can get one of those guys back, that'd be amazing. Oh, let's see if we can tangle with this guy. I wonder how dangerous he's going to be. Oh, there's another one. All right, let's get him. All right, so with the bows, there's no ammo in this. Oh god, okay. You have to kill him with the bow for him to drop meat, though. So I got to make sure I keep my distance from him and kite him backwards. Oh, he's got electrical attack too. Oh my god, I'm getting hit from both sides, and there we go. All right, so I have died, but luckily, death is not the end. No, you get cloned. So they're making my monkey clone in a vial here, and now I'm alive again. So there we go. Look at me go. All right, so this actually, I didn't really explain my character here. His name is Samson. He is a Apex, as I was mentioning. His race, I believe, is at war with what they were, as in the beginning there, it was the Mini-Nog. And the Mini-Nog are their rival race, I guess. And that's really all the backstory they really have for him. There is documents you can read in the game about further things about them, further lore and that kind of thing about it. Maybe we'll get into that later, but... Oh god, shock ball, huh? Oh, we got him. Alright, took him down, but unfortunately he didn't drop any meat for us. Which is too bad, because we are getting a little hungry here. I think last it said we were feeling peckish. And you know what, peckish is just the most uncomfortable feeling I can think of. Not quite hungry, not quite full, just peckish. And I don't want to feel like that anymore. Alright, so it looks like... Oh, there's a fish down here or something. What is that? Can I kill that with a bow? Does it drop meat? No. So when you go underwater, the music actually drowns out. That's pretty clever, actually. I like that. That's pretty cool. So let's keep moving on our way here. Hopefully I can get back up after I fall down here. More of this toxic water. I really don't want to deal with that. Do I have anything to cover it up with? Let's see my inventory. Not really. I don't want to waste my refined wood because it was so hard to find. You know what we could do? Let's try this. This is outside the box thinking. Let's go back to the ship and see if I have a little bit of coal. It might be enough to get us to a new planet, depending on where we're at. I didn't really get a look around my surroundings here, so I can explain a little bit about the flight mechanics of the game. And, yeah. Oh god. We got company. We got Salsa Head after us again. Alright. They're not much of a problem. I think they're only level 1. Let's head back to our ship. I didn't really need to walk at its landing area. So let's head over to our driving area here. So there's this panel on the wall here, and this is for fuel. So we can actually stick this coal in, and it'll give us 12 fuel. And let's see, let's take a look at the map here. So it looks like there's no places to explore, really. There's no moons or anything like that. I was hoping maybe there'd be a moon around here, but unfortunately there aren't any. I could find random. I wonder what that's gonna find random. Oh boy. Could just jump into a random star system. I don't know how far away these things are, though, if I don't have the fuel to get there. Oh, wow, there's so much. Doesn't really say where we are exactly. Well, I could take some chances, but then again, the levels can increase when you leave the primary world here, so I don't necessarily want to risk that, because I don't really have enough tools at this time to really get into a too high level situation. So let's keep looking for those brown trees, and maybe we can find a little bit more wood. That's really the name of the game. But right now, actually, did we get any meat yet? I didn't check. Okay, so we didn't get any meat yet, so we're still on the hunt for some dastardly meat. So I'm doing a blind date for this game. I definitely want to do this as a full Let's Play, but given that it's in beta status, it's hard to say if the game will be stable enough to continue on playing. So I'm gonna just play it for as long as I can, and you know, if there's an update to the game, you could have your character wiped or something like that, and that'd be really terrible if you're in the middle of the Let's Play. But you know it's beta, it's early beta especially, so you gotta expect that kind of thing to happen. Anybody Let's Playing it right now is fully aware of what can happen to your saves. Oh my god, I just got blown up there. But we did get our monster meat, so let's head back up here. So we got some raw alien meat. Let's head to our cooking fire here, campfire, and drop that on our campfire. Alright, cooked it up, and that will solve the quest for us, I think. Alright, if you're a vegetarian, toss it away and start planting crops. Now that's an interesting thought. We could do that instead of worrying about running around and catching meat here. Now it's time to craft a furnace. We'll need to obtain some cobblestone and some coal. And oh god! All right, I'm getting attacked from behind here. So let's just forget reading that for the moment. And basically, we got the gist of it. We need to get some coal for a campfire. And you know, I left my coal on the ship. So unless I can find some more quickly here. As I was trying to say, I got interrupted by something. Probably just the game itself. I have a kind of a slow. Oh god! I fell right in the poison water again. Okay, they're dying in that poison themselves. Those unlucky bastards. I feel bad for them, but I'm poisoned myself, so I don't feel that bad. Anyways, my character is named Samson because he's a gorilla, and he's named after a famous gorilla from Milwaukee. Unfortunately, Samson the gorilla died before I was able to meet him myself, but I have been to the Milwaukee County Zoo and seen the statues of him. He's a legendary gorilla, and if you, maybe I'll throw a photo up in the description here if you want to take a look. Yeah, Samson is pretty incredible. So that's the inspiration for it. Oh my god, that was air twisting pulse. Oh my god, he's got all kinds of crazy attacks. All right, I'm not that great a shot with the bow, but maybe that's in my best interest right now. Is there any coal I missed on the way here? That guy's dying from poison. Let's throw a torch up and see if there's anything down here worth exploring. So there is some cobblestone, and I don't have any. Oh, I do have some in my other pack, I think. Cobblestone. I only have 8 right now. I need a lot more than that. So let's get to collecting some cobblestone here. The music has gotten tense because those guys are poisoned, and they're slowly dying over there. I don't think I really want to eat anything that comes off of them because they did die from poison. You don't want to eat tainted meat. I mean, don't take any chances with meat. If you have any questions about if a meat is rancid possibly or not, just don't take any chances. Now those pixels over there might not be corrupted. I don't know. Not too tainted. I'm not gonna eat them at least. Don't lick the pixels and it'll be okay. Just don't stick them in your mouth for too long. You might want to wash them off if you get a chance, but we can always do that. All right. So how much cobblestone do I need? I think it was 20. Let's just get 30. I think that's gonna be plenty. But 30 cobblestone should do us quite well. So the main goal I think here is to get off this godforsaken rock because there's a limited amount of wood, mostly plant fiber, unfortunately. Lots of poisoned water. This is just a terrible seed. I've started 2 characters so far with this game, and neither have been this bad. So this is pretty bad, I think, as far as a luck as far as your very first seed in the game. But we'll see what happens. I mean, you know, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, despite the fact that I did die once already. So I guess it didn't make me that much stronger because it did kill me actually in the end. Alright, how much more do I got to go here? Let's see. Let me take a look and see what my inventory is right after I finish harvesting this little cobblestone here. That guy's just dumb. He keeps walking in the water. Oh, he took care of himself. That's good. So 28. I did say 30, but you know what? 28 is probably going to be enough. If it's not, we'll come back. I think I need some coal to use the furnace. Now that I got some more dirt, I could. I don't have any more dirt, do I? I was gonna say I could fill in this area there. So I think I explained it that if you hit left click, you get to do you click the foreground, but if you hit right click, you actually harvest the background. So if there's like blocks in the background you want, you can harvest those. And then also you'll notice that the matter manipulator attacks in a pattern of 4 by default, but you can actually change it to do 1 block by holding shift. So right now I'm holding shift. It places 1 block of dirt down instead of this big chunk of 4 I was doing before. The chunk of 4 I do like, though. Despite the fact that it uses more resources, it makes things a lot faster when you're building or anything like that. So, anyways, we're back to our spawn. I do want to probably make the furnace over here if possible. So let's hit C. And you know what? I need that crafting table. So let's actually go back up to the ship then. That's where my crafting table is anyways. Let's put a furnace up in here for the time being. 'Cause that way it's always with us. We'll have our ship here nice and decked out. I mean, I don't know the safety as far as putting a furnace on a ship like this. You'd think that the open flame would probably be bad for oxygen consumption, but you know what? I'm not gonna quibble. I will accept that. Campfire requires unrefined wood. I need 3 more unrefined wood still. Oh my god. Now normally wood's a pretty plentiful resource if you get to the right kind of planet. Unfortunately this poison terrain here is not very conducive to wood. And neither is this guy. Oh god, he's a tough one. Just gotta steer clear of his ranged attack if possible. I mean, it's not that difficult. I have this riot sword here. It's two-handed battle sword. Oh god. Those electrical attacks are just doing me in. Alright. 1 more down, 2 more down. Alright, so we did manage to get past them for the time being, and these were the ones that provide the wood to me, so we'll harvest one of these trees. Just gotta hold down at the base of it, and it'll start to shimmy and shake, and that's how you know when the tree's ready to dance, it's ready to fall. I do really like that the trees actually do fall in this game. That's kind of a nice aspect. You don't see that too often in survival games. Terraria or Minecraft, they just kind of disappear and produce little blocks, but this actually has some animation behind it. I do appreciate that, actually. So, all right, we got some wood, and now we're almost ready to make a furnace. All right, I think we got 33 refined wood there. It's plenty. I'm gonna leave these trees for when I need them. I mean, there's no sense in leaving, I suppose, but you know, let's head back to our ship now. I don't want to have to do battle with those things again. All right, so we're back on the ship. I have the means for a campfire now, and I have the means for a stone furnace. Oh no, I have to hit E. That's right. Stone furnace, where are you? Ah, there we are. Stone furnace requires 28 cobblestone and 1 campfire. Oh my god, what happened to the background there? All right. Our quest is complete. Now it's time to play with fire. Alright, accept our 10 pixel reward. Okay, so forging ahead is the next quest. Next we need to get some armor. Working with metal requires an anvil, but before you can craft one, you'll need to melt some iron ore. Obtain 2 bars of 2 iron ore and smelt it into a furnace to obtain iron bar. Alright, so we need 1 iron bar to complete this quest, but I think it's going to have to wait till next episode. I am going to continue this. I did say it was a blind date, but it's going to be kind of a let's play for the time being. I don't know how in-depth it's going to get. I don't think there's like really an ending to this game or anything like that, so we'll just check back in, I think, with the game later maybe, or maybe do another episode showing the beginnings of it. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you do like it, please subscribe or comment on it. I do appreciate interacting with you guys. If you have any experiences with Starbound yourself, please share them. I'd love to hear it. If you have any co-op servers or anything like that, I could definitely see myself getting down on some of that too. So thank you again for watching. My name is Modi, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.